How's it going, guys? Chapter 24 here to bring you the latest news. Okay, let's go and get into it. First, this announcement's been all over the web. A lot of people on YouTube have talked about it. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it from multiple YouTubers, but I'm going to say it again just to reiterate. Toonami is back. Yes, it's back. Starting May 26th of this year, Toonami is going to come back to Cartoon Network. Now, a lot of people are up in arms about this. You know, there's some people on the side of like, I like this. This is going to be cool. Can't wait to see what happens. Can't wait to see those old shows. And people on the other side are like, I don't want to see this because this has already been done before. These are stay in the past. Don't bring it back. Me, I'm kind of in the middle. You know, I want to see these old shows again, but then again, I kind of figured out that there's websites you can go and watch it, and you know I kind of figured out that I can just do that, so I really don't care whether it comes on or not. But I just said that I'm in the middle, but I really don't know about this. I really don't know about this. Um, I think that this is going to be good for Cartoon Network because even though Cartoon Network's ratings have been doing pretty good, I think it's going to get even better once Toonami comes back, especially if they put it in the right time bracket or slot. It's going to be really, really good. I would say around 6 to 7 p.m. And that'll be really good because most people get off work that time. They're coming home, sitting at home, not really doing anything. So, that would be a good time to have it. And it would be a good time to have some of the shows. If you want to put a show like maybe Sailor Moon at 5, 6, DBZ, 7, maybe you put like Yu Yu Hakusho or something on, that would be crazy. 7 o'clock Yu Yu Hakusho, come on, man, Spirit Gun all day. But, anyway, people would love that. People would love that. People would really enjoy that. So I think that, a lot of the younger fans out there, people growing up now who are 13, 14, maybe even 12, they would love this because, it's something new. They haven't seen some of these shows, and they'll get a chance to watch and learn about some of these old school shows and really enjoy it. The next announcement I'm going to talk about is a PlayStation version of Smash Brothers, and it's called PlayStation All Stars, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, what this is it's kind of the same thing as Super Smash Brothers, but with PlayStation franchise characters. Sweet Tooth is going to be in it. Sly Cooper may be in it. The dude from Metal Gear Solid may be in it. Actually, I think those have been confirmed. Ratchet and Clank, and some other characters. But I think this is also going to be good too, because of the simple fact that we have not seen a game like this for PlayStation. We've usually seen like first party games, but we haven't seen like a really all out brawl fighting game with PlayStation franchise characters. And this is going to be really, really good. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, only because simple fact that over so many years, Super Smash Brothers has taken over the whole fighting brawl franchise for years, like since maybe 2005, 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah. So it's been around for a long time. A lot of people have purchased it, sold a lot of copies. So I think this is going to be the first step for Sony to step into that round of gaming. Do I think the first one's going to be successful? I don't know yet. I think that the first game you release is always a learning experience, and then you kind of capitalize off of things that you didn't do good, in the first game, and you kind of do better in the second, in the sequel, and the rest of the games to come out later. So, and a good example of this is the first Super Smash Bros. Now, while the first Super Smash Bros. Was a very good game, there were some things that I did not like about the first game. Some of the characters were kind of, I didn't really care much for. Now, when Super Smash Bros. Melee came out, it really, although the story mode wasn't that good for me, the characters are really good. The characters are really good. They capitalized on that, and they made the gameplay flow very good. The stages were good. Characters were really up to par. They added a whole bunch of new characters. I like that, and they kind of changed some of the movesets as well too. That's something that I really enjoyed as well. Now, when Super Smash Brothers Brawl came out, that was something that I also enjoyed as well. Super Smash Bros. Brawl was one of those games that you picked up if you liked Melee, and because a lot of people didn't like Melee because, ironically, because of the gameplay again. They said the gameplay wasn't good and the characters selection wasn't good. So Brawl really made can prove on everything that they did wrong with the past two Super Smash Bros. In my opinion. And this game was just like completely awesome. Like I loved all the characters they put in the games. Like I loved all, of course, all the stages, and the story mode was good. So it was jam packed with everything that could have possibly went wrong. They made it right and they corrected it, and that was something that I just really enjoyed with that game. Even like and I thought you couldn't even change some of the movesets because the movesets were just wonderful, phenomenal in the Super Smash Bros. Melee. But they did it. They found some way to do it, and they just made it crazy. So, man, like they like Sony. I'm not saying they have to make this a perfect game because the first, like I said, the first game like this for Sony is not going to be perfect. But I think it's gonna capture that audience, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, and a lot of people. It's gonna sell a lot of copies. I believe. I believe it's gonna sell a lot of copies because what they're doing is they're advertising it right. A lot of people are getting tired of seeing these trailers. They just want to see a gameplay footage, but they're really advertising it right. You know, I saw some interviews with some of the people who have made the game. They said they're listening to the fan base, and they're putting some of the characters in there that the fans are asking for, but they're not going to release it just yet because they don't want to spoil too much material. So when I get more information on PlayStation All Stars, the game, Super Smash Brothers, maybe clone, then I will give you more updates on that topic. So, in case you guys don't know, I had to make this. I just got back from a huge trip. I just had to release this video. So, Super Smash Brothers uh, copy is coming out. PlayStation All Stars. And Toonami is back. What are your thoughts on those two announcements? Without further ado, leave your comments down below, and I'll be sure to check you guys in a later video. Peace.